my heavens. What did I say about buying more warm palettes after Natasha Denona's? Here she is, the Sephora Pro Warm Palette, which everyone speculates to be a direct dupe of the Natasha Denona Sunset Palette. This retails for $68 and you get 28 eyeshadows. You get a lot of product, but it's still on the pricey side for a Sephora product. I already have the Editorial Pro and it comes with these psychedelic neon colors. I've already did a look with the pinks, purples, and oranges, and the blues. If you want to see a tutorial on a blue smoky eye or purple smoky eye, let me know down below. Because I've already played with this palette, I expect the warm to be just as dusty and with just as much kickback. And that's what I've heard mostly every time I went on YouTube to see swatches, to see the application of these. The pigmentation is incredible. The blendability is there. There's a lot of kickback, as you will see in a moment. I've already done my complexion. If you want to see my current skin foundation routine, I'll link the video here and down below. My eyes are already prepped, and let's get into the shadow palette. Just for kicks, and because I already have it here with me, here is the Urban Decay Naked Heat right next to Sephora's Pro Warm. And you only get how many shadows in here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 shadows. This retails for $54 and you get a whopping 28 for $68. You know, you gotta figure out the math, which one is more worth it to you. If you want to see me apply the Naked Heat, I will also link that video down below. My reasoning for giving into the hype and buying the Naked Heat is simply because I don't have any of the Naked palettes. I tried all 3 of them and I returned all 3. I think this is light years better than the previous Naked palettes. I know there are a lot of people's anti-haul, but I don't care. I've already laid down a loose powder to set my concealer for my eye base, but I still want to try one of these beige colors. You have like 4 different shades of beige here, which is great. So no matter what skin tone you are, I think you will find a great matte beige shade for your skin color. I'm gonna go in this one because I think this is closely matched. So even just that, it's hard to see. Whoa. Oh my god. It's hard to see, but there was, look at all that kickback just from tapping the brush that little. Oh man, here we go. Oh, that's pretty. I'm gonna apply the lighter matte shade to my brow bone area. You see that dust? Okay. I'm not crazy about blowing on my palette. I don't think it's very hygienic. Hygienic. But you kind of have to because it gets everywhere. You'll see in a second. Transition shade. We have several. I think I'm gonna go in with this guy first. I want to try her too. This really nice marigold color. That's more on the mustard side versus yellow, which I love. I love mustardy yellows. They're really pretty. Taking a Morphe Y16 brush with that transition color right here. I have the overlay, but I'm very lazy right now and I'm not gonna read out all the names. Oh, come on, just do it, Alicia. In Clay, we're gonna apply the shade Clay. Okay, there's a lot of kickback in the pan, there's a lot of dust, but the way this is blending is kind of insane. It buffed into my crease so beautifully. There are no lines, there's just no patchiness. Damn, this is good. Moving in closer because I feel like you're not getting the full effect. This is not really a first impressions because I swatched it in store and then I was like, I'm not gonna get it because it's a warm palette and I have so many already. But then I saw people apply it on YouTube and that YouTube man is all about the consumerism. It's all a ploy. It's all part of the plan, you know what I mean? Sometimes it's not so much I want to keep everything, I just want to try everything. So I wanted to try the warm shadows, even though I have a crap ton. I just want to see how they blend, how they apply. I can't get over this eyeshadow. This is insane. I rarely do this, but I'm going in with the same brush and the same shade to my lower lash line and just creating the smoke right off the bat with this first transition shade. I usually wait towards the end when applying shadow to my lower lash line, but you know, I'm just feeling a little different today. Working outside the box. This already is an eye look. Just slap on some lashes or just mascara and you're good to go. So got a nice, pretty, warm, smoky eye. But that's pish posh because this is my channel. You know Alicia likes to use like 5 eyeshadows at once. Now with a Morphe Y17 and we're going to use this shade and then this shade. And what are those babies called? Terracotta and Burnt Umber. Right under clay. I want to see how that looks. I'm going to add some definition. I'm sure you're wondering, like, what in the world are we going to do with all these matte shades? I couldn't tell you. It's one of those things, like, if you feel you need more warm eyeshadows, or if you want to try the Sephora palette and you don't have any warm palettes, then I say go for it. But already, friends, this is like outstanding. Really nice pigmentation, incredible blendability. Now with Burnt Umber, I'm taking a Morphe Y18. It's a smaller brush and it's pink and purple. I'm gonna wipe that off just to the outer corner. I'm gonna start building up this smoke. Very important that you tap off the brush before going in on your lid because you don't want any fallout. And I find that that is effective as I'm not seeing any fallout on my cheeks yet. I'm being ultra diligent about tapping, so stay tuned. As you know, I like to go in on my inner portion, inner third, because I like that look. I know I'm in the bathroom, but I really love the lighting in here. When I film in the living room, I'm still far from the window, and any minute movements changes my light drastically. One frame is great lighting, and the next is like, what happened? So yes, it's the bathroom, but you see what's happening. You see. Soft, circular motions. I felt like I was saying something before and I lost my train of thought. Oh yes! I expected the shadows to blend well and to have good pigmentation, but you never know until you actually apply eyeshadow to your lid. Finger swatches, even though they could look impressive, is until you actually apply the shadows to your lids that you can get a better understanding of how well the eyeshadows work. Because I don't care how pigmented swatches are on your arm, because you're not going to wear eyeshadow on your arm. Taking our first blending brush and just buffing out those edges. Very light pressure, barely there, skimming over the skin. There are so many different tones of browns in here. I don't know what to do. So many choices. I'm gonna go in with this guy, see what happens. Why not? Just to kind of deepen up the outer and inner corners a bit more. I think it's shimmer time, don't you think? Look at that guy. This is really nice. Some nice mattes. I'm gonna go in with this color because that's that color. Ooh, that color. That color. And this just turned into a swatch video. This is a color that I tried in store that I wasn't crazy about. It was a rose gold type of color, but it's very patchy. So I don't think I'll be using that color on a brush. Probably have to use my finger. There's this one. That's really pretty. It's like a chocolatey shimmer. Oh, excuse me. I think I'm gonna go in with this bad boy. Which one was that again? I know I didn't do all the swatches. If you want to see a full-on swatch video, let me know down below. Only because I don't want to make this video 1,000 years long. So This is just strictly application, kind of, because I just did like 10 swatches. Zoeva 234, a little shader with that gold color, which I think I'm picking up. I'm not quite sure. I'm gonna hit it with some MAC Fix Plus because that's just, you know, that's what I do. That, excuse me. Excuse me. That's a shimmer. That's gorgeous. I have to say, yeah, it kind of reminds me of Natasha Denona. Oh, snap. I'm gonna go in, this is a Luxie 231 with the deeper shades that I applied before, just to buff out the edges of the shimmer so it can look a little more blended. It's kind of overwhelming how many mattes there are in here. That's the only thing that's given me just a little bit of anxiety. Like, how am I gonna use all these shades? I think I'm going in with this shimmer color all the way here on the corner. I'm gonna see how that looks. That's bright. Just to my brow bone so I could give it a little more light. That's pretty. That's a pretty shimmer color. Ooh, I like that. Do you see? Come a little closer. That's a nice tone. I'm a fan. It looks more pink in the pan, but it appears more golden when you apply it on your skin. I'm also going to take that same shimmer color to my pinky onto my inner corner. Oh! Went a little crazy, sorry. Taking, this is my highlighter brush, but I'm going to use it with a matte beige shade just to clean up, because I got a little crazy here. I just want to clean up this a tiny bit more. Changing brushes, taking my MAC again to make sure that this doesn't look so sloppy. And of course, this is the side that always goes rogue, because I go rogue. Crazy with the blending, I forget that I can't with this side. I'm gonna stop here because I have to go. I will definitely come back because I want to try like this marigold color and these more peachy tones for transition colors. I know, just so you can see this gold color, oh, all the way at the elbow. That, I feel that's gonna be such a beautiful transition shade. And this peach, I'm gonna put it right here. Oh man, another peachy-like shade. Dude, these mattes are, they're blowing me away right now. Blowing me away. There's one boo-boo shade in here that I swatched in store and that turned me off to not buy the palette. I was like, oh god, that's terrible. But I bought it anyway because I'm nuts. Let's quickly get these lashes curled, yeah? I'm gonna put this mascara on because you know the whole look comes together when we apply the mascara. Too Faced Better Than Sex. Feel free to apply wing liner or just regular liner to make the lashes look thicker. I generally, when creating halos, smoky eyes, just go straight in with mascara because this is pretty much like my standard daily smoky eye look. I rarely just go in with one shadow because that's just me. It's excessive, but that's how I roll, so there you go. Before I go in with some MAC Fix Plus, I'm taking the Smashbox LA Lights Blush and Highlight Palette just to punch some color onto these cheeks. And we spritz. Since our setting spray dried down, now with MAC's extended play to the lower lash line, and wait after on purpose so it won't transfer. Oh no! Oh no, I've got stuff on there anyway. Well, the rule is I gotta wait till it dries so I can kick it off. Some brow gel, a good old Tarte Encolada, Dose of Colors lip gloss in Undressed. Thank you friends for joining me on this Sephora Pro Warm Palette kind of get ready with me, kind of first impressions, kind of tutorial, you know, everything rolled in there. I love it so far. It's definitely an appropriate dupe for Natasha Denona's palette. And I think when I get home, because that's where my palette is, I'll do side-by-side swatches just so you guys have a better idea of the value, the colors, which ones are closely related, which ones that aren't. I'll also do the Naked palette heats for the same comparisons. Let me know down below if you picked this up, if you've tried it. I know I have a ton of warm palettes, but it's just, I just love to try everything. I love to see how it looks on my skin tone, how it blends, and I'll decide from there if I should keep it or not. But right now, the colors are gorgeous. The way they blended, they were so easy to use. And yes, the one criticism about this palette that everyone has mentioned is the fact that there's so much kickback. It gets so dusty and dirty the second you dip your brush in. If you don't love that, then great, you don't buy it and you don't have to worry about it. But the way they blend, I feel that's one of the give and takes of it all. Because there is so much kickback, it blends so well because it's almost like a loose powder the minute you dip your brush into the pan. Try it out, see how you like it. You can swatch it in store because Sephora's great about having all the testers out and you sitting at the beauty studio and just having a ball. But you really should apply these shadows to your lids, see how they blend, try with your favorite brushes, because in the end, that's what you're gonna use it for, yeah? Yeah. Thank you again for watching, and I hope this video helped. If you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. Until then, I will see you on here again with another product review, demo, or tutorial, or get ready with me. Take care, friends, and I'll see you again soon. Bye!